Welcome to my channel, guys. I'm gonna start by saying I'm uploading, recording through YouTube, so I don't really like to because the picture isn't as clear, but you guys, I think we're gonna do a channel message today. I'm feeling an energy it's kind of indescribable, but at the same time, it's like we're gonna get a beautiful message from it. And I'm kind of being called to kind of touch on something. It's like I'm gonna put it from my shoes, my perspective. I guess it may be some people who may be going through this or whatever. I don't know. But it feels like you guys know how I'm a firm believer that love and abundance comes hand in hand. You know, it's kind of like the swing of your feet. You know, when you're walking, there's always one that comes first, but they are together. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I view love and abundance. They're like taking the steps toward you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I can feel love and abundance. I can feel it. And this kind of takes me into the whole empathic thing because I know there's a lot of empathic people who are interested in this YouTube world, you know. It's like when it comes to being empathic and it comes to love and it comes to abundance, it's like so many of us have people walking into our lives or, you know, newfound relationships, you know, or feeling the energy of that person about to enter your life. And it's like when this person enters your life, are you going to be really ready for it? Are you really going to be ready for it? Because I can tell you, I can give you this example, and this was me, you know, this was a part of what I struggled with, you know, and I'm still moving through it, you know what I mean? For me, it's like where a lot of people or a lot of women who have been hurt before, they have this thing where they're like, you know, I don't want to be hurt again, so I'm resistant to love consciously or unconsciously, you know, irregardless of the desire to have it. It's like it's like for some of us, it's not that we're hesitant to diving deep into love. It's not that we're hesitant because of the fear of hurt, because we know that with pain comes strength. You know, so if I go through a relationship and I end up hurt in the end, it only makes me stronger. The real test of if you're ready for love is if it comes into your life and it's like, can I release the control? You know, can I release the control? It's like, it's not that I'm fearful of moving forward or deepening this connection because of a fear of getting hurt. It's because of a fear of yielding control to the entirety of my decisions, my life. And if you have children, it's like, aside from the things that I have to compromise on because I have children, on top of that, it's like adding another person to the mix. Now I have to compromise and 100 and 100, you know, not 50-50, it's 100 and 100. Now I have to give 100% to not only my current responsibilities, my current relationships among family, friends, children, you know. Now I have to do the same with a person who's going to share a large percentage of my time, my energy, you know. now I have to allow myself to make decisions that are for the best of me and the person I plan to spend the rest of my life with, me and the person I'm in a relationship with. So it's like, what do you do when you're not fearful of pain? What do you do when you're not fearful of love, but you're fearful of yielding, of surrendering truly to sharing your time, your decision making? You can no longer just run out and do whatever you want, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? Again, similar to having children, but it's like, this is an adult. This isn't a sometimes what I say goes. This is a partnership. And I think, you know, when I was meditating, I kept getting the Fool's energy. And it was like the question of, what do you do once you jump? I cut the deck and it cut directly to the Fool. Six of Wands was on the top. It cut to the Fool. Behind the Fool was the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Pentacles. Hierophant. And I didn't go past the Four of Swords, but the Four of Swords. Behind the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Sun. Wow, oh my God. The Four of Wands and the Star. Behind that leap of faith, what do you do when the physical demands are there? I think once you take the leap of faith, there's an energy there of no going back, you know? And that's part of the fear of jumping off. You guys, it's such a peaceful energy, but at the same time, it's like, what is this, you know? What am I feeling? What am I doing? What's up? So let's get a message out here. I don't know if, I guess maybe the reading will pertain to the answer to that question. Because I feel like there's a lot of people in a position where you're going to have to take a leap of faith, or you're currently taking a leap of faith. Perhaps you've already jumped. And now you're in suspension. Because things in your life have to change now. No matter what happens, you're going to be on a different foundation. You've already taken the leap of faith. You're about to take the leap of faith. A different foundation is coming, you know, like the Tower, which was another card I had seen. But it's like, as I was shuffling, it was so many cards pertaining to these questions. It's like, I don't know, guys. Something is, it's changes. It's changes rumbling out. And we gotta figure it out, guys. Let's see what deck I'm going towards. That was fast. Okay. You guys, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. There's a new experience. You know, choose your timeline, however it resonates with you. And of course, this reading won't be for everyone. You know, it's not for you. Leave it on my table. Leave that energy for the person it's meant for, okay? But it feels like love and abundance is at someone's doorstep. And I think some of you have already answered the door for it. And you're trying to decide, do you welcome it in your home? Although it's everything you've asked for. You know, it's what you took the leap of faith for. But now what? Do I wait for these wings to sprout out? I mean, what's up? It's questions. There's so many questions running through your minds, guys. It's quite interesting. It's an interesting feeling to have 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I really didn't think we were going to use a little deck, but I guess we are. I'm not going to ask any questions. Honestly, I'm going to truly channel this message, guys, and see what's to be said. 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups again, 9 of Wands, there's that resistance, Knight of Wands, there's that resistance to what am I going to do now? I open to the message from my spirit team, from the divine, and from the higher vibrational. Angels, guardians, spirit guides, to the archangels. I ask that the divine lead this reading. I ask that the divine lead the words. Give me the message that's best for the collective at this time, please. Thank you. This energy is so light, guys. I feel like it's like a whirlwind, like you guys don't even know what's about to hit. And as I say that, we have the 4 of Cups. Not seeing the cup from the divine that's about to come in. You guys aren't even, you don't recognize this star. King of Wands. Oh, King of Cups. The Hermit. I'm hearing already acceptance, 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 acceptance. It's an energy here of having to be receptive. What's happening here is some of you are crying. There's in this 4 of Cups, I feel your tears. And it's tears of, it's neutral. It's like it's tears here, Knight of Cups again at the bottom. It's tears here of joy, sadness, fear, relief, peace, patience, understanding, love, kindness, separation, division, adversity, power. I'm even hearing strongly empowerment. There's an energy here of change that you don't know how to accept yet. What do I do with this change that's in my life? How do I feel? There's almost an energy here of recognizing the cup from the divine, but not in a full understanding of what to do with it. Do I drink it? Do I hold it? Do I preserve it? Do I leave it? There's even an energy here of having your cake and eating it too, like drinking the cup of love and still being able to observe it wanting to indulge in this partnership, but still, I just want to look at it. I want to watch it age a little bit, almost like wine, like turning water to wine. Wow. And I'm strongly hearing the Romance Angels card. It's like the energy of your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. For some of you, everything you wanted showed up in a different form. How do I feel about it? What do I do about it? How do I relinquish my control over what I wanted, what I got, what's best for me, what's not, you know? I'm even hearing another song. It's I can't think of who it's by. And the song is basically saying they're what you want, but I'm what you need. Some of you have a romantic interest, but the divine has sent you or is about to send you someone that is unlike what your expectations was, unlike what you had built up in your mind, and unlike the partner for some of you, unlike the partner that you currently are trying to pursue or desire, you know. They're what you want, but I'm what you need. Someone has entered your life or will be entering your life that is that serves you better. It's a better fit. It's a better person. It's your person. But you've built this bond to somebody else to the point where you're not wanting to let it go. So there's an energy here where there's two different roles. Some of you have an interest, and that sorrow and that joy and that grief and the mixed emotion I was feeling, it was just 1717 here. That mixed emotion, for some of you, that mixed emotion was, I have someone, but someone else is better. I want someone, but someone else is better. For others of you, is the lifestyle I have now is what I want, but a lifestyle with someone would be better. You know, take it how it resonates. But again, there's a mixed emotion here to the Four of Cups. You know, the fourth cup that comes from the divine. Again, I feel the Ace of Cups. Meditation was all about the Fool and things, you know. New. Someone who's going to heal. Someone who is healed. Someone that can help you heal. Because, again, the energy here where, for those of you who have a love interest that really needs to be uprooted and removed at this point, holding on to that, it's leaving you half healed, half whole. You're still unwound here. And this would be like the upper chakras is the way I'm seeing it. You're unwound. Some of you, I'm seeing it like where the crown chakra, you're not really wanting to receive the information that you may be receiving. Some of you, again, is suggestive of go a different direction. Move in a different direction. You don't want to hear the information. For some of you, you've received information that you're not applying yet. Third eye chakra, also an upper chakra. Some of you see the truth of the matter, don't want to see the truth of the matter. Some of you see someone's true colors, but are acting as if they weren't dull. Some of you have, again, someone is coming in and helping you become vibrant again, but you're unwound in the upper chakras. What is next? The heart chakra. Sit with that how you want to take it, you know. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords and this King of Wands. In this image here, I feel like this is a sword. This is the clarity. again, it's bringing me back to you knowing the truth of the situation. Some of you, I just heard it's a too good to be true thing. Some of you, the Ace of Cups that I feel in this Four of Cups, you look at it as too good to be true. How did I get a cup that was fully filled? And if someone comes to me with a fully filled cup, how dare I sip from it? Some of you aren't allowing yourself to love. Oh no, how dare I take a drink? Look at them, they're doing so well. And I guarantee you, if the divine has sent you someone with a full cup, it's because your cup is full as well. And I literally just heard, is it half empty or half full? And when I thought to myself, Spirit, that doesn't make sense, they explained it and they brought the feeling to me in a way where it's like, it is full. Half full is full because the other half is meant to be filled together. Again, they're bringing me back to your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Some of you, again, you're looking at it as half empty when it's half full. Which, again, is as full as it should be. I hope you guys are understanding the way that this is coming through. It's like, half full, half empty, right? From your perspective. But from the divine's perspective, it's completely full. You may feel like you're not ready. You may feel like, how do I release control? You may feel this, and that. But the fact of the matter is, you're full enough to do whatever you need and still having space in there to feel. It's bringing me here. Space to feel. Half empty or half full, it's full as it's supposed to be. Text 1 second. Sorry, guys. And it's interesting because the way I'm seeing it is the reason why I'm still on these cards and they're going so many different ways is because this video is meant for so many different people. It's not, and I don't usually do readings that aren't more specific to a certain group. This is a wide variety. And they're giving it to me in a way where, again, that's why I'm saying for some of you this, for some of you that. And again, usually I don't do that because the message is who the message is for. I'm not going to try to tailor the message to everybody, you know? So usually I'm reading in a way that's more precise for a reason. You know, I don't want to half give somebody a reading just because somebody else might not like that it's not for them on that day. That's not, no. I'm not filtering a reading or trying to disperse it. That's diluting the reading. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm explaining that because I'm not diluting the reading. It doesn't feel like I'm diluting the reading. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to put it for everybody. It's literally, I mean, obviously it's a general, but again, it's important. We'll say it's important for you to get your intuition on this reading because it's important. Because some of you are stutter stepping, and with the way that I read the Kings, they're not the first to get off the thrones. The queen are. Which further means to me that you're stutter stepping here. However this reading applies to you, it's time to allow something good to happen. And it's time to allow the rest of this to feel. Allow it to come together. Allow these things to work as one. From the upper chakra to the last chakra, to the lower chakras, you know? It's time to wrap it up. It's something coming full cycle here. Again, what it was the world and some other things. 1 second, guys. Really? Okay. Okay, I'll let that go. They're bringing me to the fact that with these being kings, some of you need to work out what your future looks like, because if you can't feel it, you can't co-create it. There's passion that needs to be heightened here. There's emotions that need to be heightened here. I'm even getting the energy of these kings coming across as behind the scenes. There's an energy here where, again, internally there's things that are needing to be dealt with. And it's not telling you to withdraw. It's telling you to go with the flow while working on yourself. Again, they're bringing me back to the half full, half empty thing. Again, it's the perspective that has to change. It's not half full. It's not half empty. It's exactly the way it needs to be to continue to grow, to flow, to... I heard it just as plain as simple as to be the shit. It's aligned with everything you've done thus far. I'm even hearing it like, sit and reflect. Think about your past. Look at where you are now. Look at where you've been and really recognize what you've accomplished. Eight of Pentacles, the work you've done. Recognize the fact that you're capable and ready to go in whatever direction you're being aligned to, whatever direction you've aligned to. Some of you know what you want. Again, that energy again of, is it too good to be true? It's too good to be true. It's not too good to be true, because what you want it for a reason. You wanted it because you deserved it, and you've deserved it from the time of birth and before. Some of you are holding yourself back because of career. Some of you feel like, I'm still working on myself. Some of you are like, if my person is a reflection of me and I'm still working on myself, then this person, again, half full, half empty. This person is not, they're not full. They're meeting me where I'm at. But again, your perspective. We talked about the upper chakras. You need the upper chakras to be popping to be in the right perspective. Some of you are like, I've come so far. I've this and that. But then when you look at someone who's actually equal to you, you now feel at a lack, or you now feel like, oh, I may not be ready, or this person is too good to be true. But you tell yourself every day, I'm the shit. You know, I'm the one. The person that deserves me better be an emperor. But then when an emperor show up, you side-eyeing yourself. Am I ready for this? Look at that. Inadequate much? Right above the star, you're healed. You're healed enough. Again, you're exactly where you need to be. 7 of Wands, but you're resistant to it. Some of you are creating this conflict here for what? 2 of Pentacles, because you're juggling shit. You're not... Queen of Cups under the King of Cups. Some of you are fighting off coming out of the 5 of Pentacles. In regards to love. You put all this work in on yourself because you want love, but now it's too good to be true. They're even again bringing me back to those of you who don't want to let go of what you thought was the right person, what you felt was the right person. Sometimes people come into your experience to bust your heart open so they can leave. Because vibrationally, that was the kind of person that needed to come in and bust your heart open for the right person. But you're holding on to this person because they've bust your heart open. And the reality of it is their role in your life was to bust your heart open and skirt out. Right? Not to mention the fact that the only importance that people have in our life is the importance that we give to them. And you can look at that as, you know, we've all met somebody who's absolutely perfect, but they did not do it for you. Like, I just don't know what it is. You're perfect. I'm stupid for passing this up. But irregardless of how amazing that person was, you chose the level of importance that that person had in your life. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? For some of you, you've given that high level of importance to the people who should have been discarded or have served their time, their role in your life, and needs to be discarded. When the script runs out, you got to stop penciling in more. The script has run out. Nobody likes a movie that's just drawn out. Like, okay, all of these scenes could have been cut. And you're going to have to go reflect on this later on anyway. So do you really want to keep wasting your time on scenes that really can be cut? And when you're reflecting on your life, you got to understand, you not only reflect from your point of view, your internal, but the internal of the people involved. You're going to have to feel how this person felt. And I'm hearing some of you, they're trying to walk away and you're not letting them. For some of you, people are trying to come in and you're not letting them. And now both of you are going to have to review this. And you're going to have to review both emotions. And that's not to mention the fact that 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. It's the kind of shit you don't like to feel. Look at that, King and Queen of Swords. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. And we had both of these counterparts. I do believe in the daily reading I did the other day, in the extended, they both came out. Temperance, Ace of Swords. Some of you guys, it's time to let go of the person that no longer serves you and allow the person that's perfect for you to love you. Get out of your own way. Allow these things to come into fruition. Because you've manifested them. 4 of Pentacles, you didn't let go of what you desired. But now you're letting go of your deservance to have it. It's like an energy of, oh, I know I'm the shit. I know I need my emperor. I'm not. What you mean? You know? Now you got emperor and you like, shit, hold on, wait. I wasn't ready. I mean, wait. Or hold on, wait. I want an emperor in this person, not in you. What is this? What is this magic here? Hold on, guys. Sorry. Way too much popping up on my screen, guys. Sorry, I had to go ahead and handle that. This imagery, guys. You see this water and the Two of Cups here? Some of you are creating chaos in the flow of these two cups coming together. You see that water divide there? That's an emotional divide. Water is also suggestive of spirit. Emotional and spiritual divide. Needing to be tempered, needing to be balanced here. Can you guys see it better? Love is coming into fruition here. And it's something that was co-created. Look at that, the Four of Wands. Ace of Wands. You've co-created some of you have co-created the potential for marriage. The potential for a stable, committed relationship. The potential to create a family or bring together families. Like the Lovers under the bottom. Three of Wands. The old faithful fool we've been talking about. Six of Wands. Victory. You've called in a soulmate here. I'm seeing this woman tend to something, and it's like she's tending to love. Self-love. That brings me back to what we talked about in the beginning, where you've nurtured yourself. You've aligned yourself with love and abundance. And again, Three of Wands, now that the ships are rolling in, look at that, the Fool. As I say, the ships are rolling in. What does that look like to you? Rolling up to the dock. Six of Wands, what does that look like to you? Rolling up to the docks, rolling up to your victory. I'm hearing pluck the flower. Pluck the flower because more will grow in its place. Seize the opportunity for love. And if it requires moving away from something else to have your victory. For some of you, I'm hearing to be publicly loved. Some of you are being loved in the dark. And that's not working for you. Again, you can have what you want. Everything you want will be there if you allow yourself to have it. Illumination. Behind that is the Two of Cups. Sorry guys, that light was just extremely bright on me. I don't want it to shine on the cards. Whatever. This illumination of strength. Move towards the love that's strong. Two of Cups. Allow yourself to jump in and be submerged in love, in spirit. We talked about the raging seas, the emotional divide, the spiritual divide. When you're strong enough and take the illumination, we talked about clarity that's here, that's not wanting to be recognized for some of you. When you really accept the information that's come in, the seas can calm and love can be ever flowing. These two cups we talked about before, they can come together. Cheers. All of the components are here. It's about seizing the opportunity. You've done the work, but the perception. And again, take it how it resonates, because it's different for some of you. Ten of Wands at the bottom. You're creating the confusion. You're creating the burdens. Back to the perception. Now the counterpart to the King of Wands. And this is screaming to me to have the confidence. Have the knowing. When somebody comes in and treats you like you said, I know I'm the shit. I know I want my emperor. When the emperor show up, baby, where's your confidence? Where's that? Yes, that was the blessing that been waiting on me. That's the attitude that needs to be here. Don't move out of the spotlight. Stay in the spotlight. Stay where the action is. Because again, King of Wands, kings don't get up off that throne as fast as the queens. King of Wands came out first. You've been planning. You've been manifesting. Again, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What you've been investing in and manifesting, it's almost like an energy here where I'm seeing you planted the seeds, you worked on it, and now that the tree has grown, you thought you were going to get an apple tree, but really, you got a pear tree. Actually, maybe oranges, because oranges are a little better than pears. So you got like an orange tree. You know what I mean? At least it's not a damn lemon. We know how many lemons life throws at us. How many times have you had to try to make the lemon sweet? Because you're tired of the bitter. You're tired of the sour. This is, again, life giving you what you needed. More than what you wanted. You got so many lemons, you can go ahead and mix these lemons with these oranges. You could get you some orange juice. Little cushion OJ. That ain't none of my business. If y'all want to do that, that'd be cool too. You know. It's about being grateful for what you have. They're both good for you. Apples, oranges, they both good. They both good for you. What I say? The sun. Find the shade and the comfort in the orange tree, guys. Knight of Pentacles. It took a while to get to you, but you know, it took time investing. You're like, you know, I've been tending, and this goes again to those of you who have someone you're not wanting to let go of, even if someone better has come along. Yes, you've bust your ass trying to make this apple tree grow, but you got an orange tree now. Some of y'all are still tending to seeds of an apple tree you planted years ago when the orange tree is fully blossomed, is fully sprouted. You could pick the oranges now and stop being thirsty. No pun intended, but like, you can stop depriving yourself because of what you want rather than what you need. You need nourishment. So get the orange, bro. Look, fuck yeah. You feel me? We've been talking about this emperor. You got the emperor. Oh shit. The sun, the emperor. The emperor is here. Or about to walk in. Again, take it how it resonates. You've been busting ass for a while. Knight of Swords. The shit been a long time coming. But I know a change is gonna come. You know, God put that song on my heart a few days ago. And I'm just like, it brought me to tears. And I felt the need to share a post in regards to it, and to make it simple, it's like I learned to release. I've learned to cry. I've learned to honor my emotions, my thoughts, my feelings, and my fears, because it is the only way to remove, to make space for what is trying to come in. Crying and lower vibrations is just a purge, or the lower vibrations is the warning of it's time to purge. It's the signs, it's the telltale, it's the alarm that wakes you up, that says, hey, it's time to get some shit off my chest. It's time to get some shit off my back. 10 of Wands. It's time to let the burden down, because at the end of the day, I got blessings rolling in, or the blessings is here. And the blessings really is here even when they're rolling in. Again, like I've said in a different reading, the ship may not be docked yet, but once you see it, once you hear it, once you feel it, the ship is there. It doesn't have to be fully docked for you to say, another blessing in the gate. You can count your blessings because it's here, honey. They'll say don't count your blessings before they get here, but did you hear the damn Do you feel the tide rumbling? And bringing me to this rage, and it's rolling in. It's rolling in, or it's here. For some of you, again, it's here. For some of you, that raging sea is the ships coming in. That water is stirred up because of that big ass ship coming in. Because of that emperor. Because of the sun. Because of the enlightenment that some of you have gotten and run with, and some of you are still like, I'm just going to wait a minute because whatever have you. I'm going to stop this reading because I don't want it to cut off, and I don't want to lose the video entirely, because, when I'm recording straight from YouTube, if I go over, I guess space-wise or some shit, then it'll scrap the whole video. Hangman, Nine of Pentacles. Confidence, stability. Some of you, again, moving out of singlehood. Perspective has to change because there's commitment here. Justice is served on a silver platter for you. There's that Ace of Swords again. Wheel of Fortune. Allow this shit to change. Allow yourself to have what you deserve. However things gotta change in your life for you to have what you deserve, it's time for you to have what you deserve. For some of you, I heard either way it goes, somebody's gonna be hurt. But make sure it's not you. Take that how it resonates. Because again, take it, as long as it's not you, meaning Don't end up with the person you're not supposed to be with. Which means that person that was hurting you would now feel their own karma. And the person that deserves you, you two will finally step into the positive karma you deserve. So that's going to be this reading, guys. I am going to probably do another video soon. It may pertain to the same thing here, but we're going to see, you guys. I thank you for watching. I love and appreciate you all. I hope that it wasn't too, I already explained that, guys. So thank you, guys. I love and appreciate you all. Leave what wasn't for you. If it triggered you, Spirit has done its job through me. You guys have a great one.